Greetings everybody, coming to you from my 2012 Mercedes-Benz S350 Bluetec diesel. So I just did a recent update video on some stuff I had repaired on it, and there is one thing going on with it now which pretty sure has been going on ever since I bought it, and I don't know if it's to the point where it's worth really looking into yet. And it is an oil leak at the front of the engine. Now I've done a little bit of research and have come up with a couple possibilities for what it could be. The oil filter housing could be leaking, but I looked around there and it didn't seem like that's where it's coming from. So what's going on is it's hitting the serpentine belt closest to the engine on that edge, and it does take a while to build up. I've been able to just periodically spray some cleaner on a rag and hold it down in there and just clean off the belt, and then it stays fine for a couple thousand miles. And it has, you can see it accumulating in the engine compartment, but it hasn't been enough to hit the ground yet. That's why I'm thinking it's not a huge deal yet. It is a little annoying. I am going to get under there and take a look and see if I can figure it out. I took the front cover off, the plastic cover that goes over the front of the engine, held on by 2 bolts and something in the middle, and I looked around. The other thing that it could be is that, like, the whole charge air / intercooler system, there's multiple O-rings in there, and they're also known to let some oil out, and it seems like all the charge air stuff does have oil on it for this car. So that may be also what's going on as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep my eye on it now. Just this morning I wiped the belt off again, and it's just a few drops that get in there after like 1,000 or 2,000 miles. But I checked the oil on the dipstick, so it's been, I want to say 8,200 miles. No, 8,000 miles since it was changed, give or take, something like that. Actually, we can look that up real quick. So doing the math backwards, 7,700 miles, right? And it has not lost any since then. I've not added any, and it is still completely up to the full mark on the dipstick. So that's another reason I'm not that concerned about that. I mean, it's a 100,000 mile diesel. Of course it's going to leak something. If it got to be a little more serious, where it was dripping in my garage, then I would do something about it. Watch this truck doesn't jump out in front of me here. So yeah, that's the other thing. You know, it's just par for the course owning a car like this. There's going to be things, leaks and whatever, mechanical stuff. But still, for me, the overwhelming thing is the pleasure of the drive is just unmatched, especially if you're a fan of diesels like I am. There's just really nothing else out there quite like this. But I like diesels in all shapes and sizes. Those of you who have seen some of the videos on my channel that I've made throughout the years, I've had some oddballs like the Ford Tempo diesel. I actually kind of wish I still had that one. That was such a super cool car. I ended up taking a 1,000-mile road trip in that car and got got like 44 miles to the gallon. And that's even, I think it turned pretty high RPMs on the highway because of the gearing. I want to say it was like 3,500 RPMs at 75, 77. Can't remember exactly. I think it had a tach. I don't even remember now. It's been a few years ago. But yeah, that's just the latest update. If you have an OM642 with a leak at the front of the engine and you feel like chiming in on the comments, please do so. But yeah, that's it for now. Have a great day, everyone.